Hello, and welcome to me checking out Game Director Story. This is a demo that is part of the Steam NextFest, and it looks interesting, so I thought I would go ahead and give it a go. It looks like I don't have any options, but it's not too loud, so hopefully it's okay. This demo is an early work in progress meant to show off the art and writing style and main mechanic of the game. The full game will include other gameplay elements besides conversations. You're about to play a portion of a single event that can take place in the early production phase of the game. This event takes place during normal gameplay, just after you secure a publisher for your game. All phases of development will include several iconic events inspired by real-world developer experiences. Characters waiting to speak with you show up on the conversation waiting list. Click a character icon to start that conversation. Characters will only wait for so long for you to talk to them. As you make decisions in other conversations, the waiting character's patience meter lowers. If patience expires, the character will decide how to address the situation on their own. Depending on your choices, you may have more conversations in a day than you can possibly address. Okay. These icons below the chat window are your stakeholders. Okay, pay attention to how your decisions affect these. If any fall to 0, it's game over. Okay, got it. Not every decision will have an impact on your stakeholders. Those that do will highlight the relevant stakeholder when you hover over the choice. Team. Overall team morale, victories, disappointments, workflow. Publish. Your relationship and political capital with your publisher. Gain. Your ability to complete the project. Efficiency. Okay. Cash. Your ability to stay on budget while delivering the game. PR. How the game and team perceive the outside world. Okay. Your choices may also have repercussions for the health and well-being of specific teammates. Okay. Pay attention to their reactions to figure out what will affect them. Various character states can produce different story outcomes, though this is limited in the demo. Okay. You may feel a lot. Game development is hard. Fair enough. I assume it is. Hello, world. Alright, so we're talking to... I like this! This looks cool! See, this is why you're the Moneybags manager. No originality. She says this lovingly, I'm sure. Of course. Can you believe this? I have an office. I put my name on a door. We make games for a living. BB. We also have teams we're responsible for. Speak for yourself. Who? Me? I'm not bitter. I didn't forget. Who else would I do years of BS contract? Why else would I do years of BS contract work if not to someday order around my posse of underlings to cultivate their growth and development as individuals and professionals? Boring. Agreed, not nearly punk rock enough. I mean, we are sellouts. Sorry, boss. I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, I'm proud of you, all of you. We got this far. A publisher, an office, a great concept, and a great team to put it all together. The rest is smooth sailing, right? Heck yeah, I can see the 9.5s rolling in now. Best new mechanic of the year. Where'd we lose the 0.5? Originality. Obviously. Haha. No problem, boss. You got ideas coming out of your ears. You just worry about the cash. It's not just cash, it's also emails. So many emails. Okay, close the conversation so we get this one. Quick update from our programming meeting. I've been orienting everyone to the source code documentation. You know the spiel. Any requests on how you'd like to be involved? I trust you. I trust you, Molly. Keep me apprised of what you think I need to know. The rest is all you. I appreciate that, boss. You know I'm still the same person you went to school with, right? Don't worry, boss. That's clear. We'll go to you. Hey, Alice. Cool office, hey? Oh, me? Well, now that you mention it, I'm doing great. Just cleaning my closet. Okay. I am producing assets at a rate unprecedented by the creatures of the land and sea. I'm in tune with the universe. Love what you're having. Come on, that was a one-time thing, just to get through the exams. I was kidding. Right, so was I. How's the studio set up? Good. I mean, most of the stuff is mine. I can't feel like I'm only here because I was already on the team, because I was, you know, your friend. You're here because we need you. The sooner we weave sound and gameplay in it, everything, the more coherent our game will be in the end. Everything in harmony. I can't believe I just typed that LOL. Oh, she's cute. You can choose who you want. Just don't doubt why you're here. That's so cute. Hey, I'm Jerry, but you can call me IT Jerry. They all do. Just getting your network set up today. What kind of connectivity do we have? You should be able to push updates from here and access the publisher internet. I can lay groundwork so satellite teams will be able to access your builds if you want. Probably a good idea. We don't have any external help going at the moment, but you never know. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, no problem. You can trust and believe in old IT Jerry. Who are you? How are you settling in? The office is great, thank you. We're just establishing the new team dynamic. I understand. It was just the four of you for so long, but you're worth investing in it, and I'm glad the folks here trusted me on that. We've come a long way. You used to be so intimidating. Showed up with your boss, the big wigs and fancy clothes. We knew we were asking you to take a risk. It's a risk to be doing any of this. Financial, personal. One of my coworkers got fired last week. Wait, ignore that. I'm still getting used to IMs too. IMs. Too casual. We can talk about it another time if you like. Over lunch sometime, maybe. I'd like that. Ooh boy, I should probably get back to the old inboxes of mine. Me too. Have a good afternoon. Time to go home. 13 event days remain. So how is everybody's first day as an avatar of pure interactive creativity? This is job fill. It's like any other job. You don't really believe that, do you? Getting swept up in the magic is the best way to get it taken advantage of. But you, care about the work. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Why are we talking about me? Oh, so they're arguing a bit. That's not good. I'm doing great, by the way. Sitting in the studio completely alone, trying to generate moving art for something that hasn't even taken full form. And make it catchy. Man, maybe your job is harder than mine. Nah, that can't be true. It's the children who are wrong. We worked really hard to get here. We worked our butts off for this. We deserve a victory lap, or, you know, just a moment to appreciate what we did. We made it. And no matter what happens for the rest of our lives, we'll always be able to return to this. At least this. No more basements. You did what? You know what? We did work hard for this. Hey. Let's go. Yes, I agree with you, Felipe. Oh. I agree with you. Felipe, boss, I have snatched an idea from the ether. It came to me fully formed in a dream. It'll be the best game of all time. We have to stay focused. Phil, you know we gotta stay focused. We have deadlines, even just the ones we set for ourselves. I'm not asking anyone to change direction. Just let me work on the design doc. Maybe a little art, and I'll pitch it to the publisher as our next project when we're done with this one. Saves pre-pro time. Please, just 2 hours a day? 1 hour. Because if you say 2 hours, I know you'll make it 3. You know what? I'll take it. I'll let you know when I have something pitchable. You don't regret this, boss. Okay. I'll talk about our team sync, Ellis. Yeah, shoot. Oh no. You know, I was only ever in charge of a few folks at once, right? Our team isn't exactly known for their leadership experience. Felipe told me he was assistant manager at Duke Mouse's Phonorama once, for 3 months, but still, do you want me to sign you up for a course or something? Equity practice, as people, as a studio. We need to make sure we're all on the same page. So I'm thinking daily stand-up studio-wide. It's tried and true. Plus it looks great if anyone does a feature on us someday. I won't decide for everybody. If that's the way you want to run your team, then that sounds like a great idea. But Talon and Felipe decide their own schedules, and that's important to them. We're not just 4 people in a basement anymore, Alice. We have people depending on us. Not all people are like you. Not everyone thrives on structure. Okay, that's your call. If you want to drop in, feel free. Quick question on behalf of my team. Why do the programmers have the best view when it is artists who require inspiration from the great outdoors? Don't use your team to get a better seat. If you want a better spot, you probably should have showed up earlier when we were claiming them. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it is, buddy. You know how we went to school together? Who, you, Felipe, and me? Oh no. Yeah, and then Felipe knew Tala through some music thing. What about it? Well, I'm not sure they ever really left. They're doing some startup thing. Phil is shooting a Nerf gun across our office. Is it all bad, or we're gonna have to crack down? Let's say crack down. You wanna do it? You're the boss, you do it. What if we just left a passive-aggressive note? Yeah, that's very professional. I really don't want to tell my friends to stop having fun. Me neither, but such is the price of transmuting our friends into coworkers. You're important to talk about. Listen, Alice, I have something I really don't want to tell you, but I'm getting some pressure from the powers that be. Give me the good news at least. Give me the good news last. Not sure there is good news this time. So, another studio folded, and there's a trailer slot open in their E3 showcase. They're looking for a flashy indie trailer, single take, no cuts gameplay, if at all possible. We barely have the main characters solved, let alone a decent environment to put them in. E3 is 2 weeks away. I'm sorry, Alice, the audience loves it when they support an up-and-comer. Let's talk how. We need to be able to provide some extra resources. Let me know what you need and I'll advocate for you. Thanks, Capri. Can you walk me through your thinking? It would be tough on us. Let's see, to get gameplay working sooner, we might need to cut some of the ideas that got us here in the first place, and the team will be pulling serious over time. We could also do a teaser trailer, something snazzy, clips of environments, music, some moving characters if we can possibly swing it. Something to showcase the tone of what we're doing. I hear you, neither is ideal. Getting features captured in gameplay would just mean a lot. But I could try to sell them the teaser. Just tell me, what do you think you can actually finish? Okay, that's interesting. I called you here today of a matter of utmost importance. Oh no. Make it snappy, I got some work of utmost importance of my own. Oh no. Gee, Molly, no rush at all. Jeez, you mean. Aha, the culprit arises. I'll bite, what is this about? I've been reading through some past meeting notes and team comments, the whole shebang, and I couldn't help but notice that something that is a very big deal, which is... What is it? G's and G's, 2 different spellings, yet there can only be one, and I want to resolve it here now. What if we use the game dialogue down the road? Consistency is key. Sure, let's resolve it now. Why should we use one or the other? G's comes from a watered down reference to Jesus, not Jesus. The J makes the most sense. The Bible isn't meant to be taken literally, plus the G is far more elegant, like GG or genius. G's has class and we can't pass that up. G's it is. I see. Make a note of it for future use, I guess. Fine by me, Phil. Thanks for resolving this matter so thoroughly. I don't know which one to do. I think we'll do the teaser one. We can't do gameplay, but a teaser could fill the slot and get people excited. If that's what you can do, that's what they'll get. I knew this was a big ask. I really respect your standing up for your team. Aw, cute! Not doing good with the team though. They want us to do gameplay for E3. Oh no, what are they gonna say? What? Don't worry, I pushed back and we compromised on a slick trailer. Man, I hate those. Some music, a fancy logo. You don't learn anything about the game. How do you know if you're supposed to be excited? I mean, they're not wrong. Teaser is a lot easier to make. We can string together isolated clips of functional elements and concept art. We'll see you'll need to ask the team to crunch out some environment and lighting, but it's doable. Right, there's a reason people announce this way, Phil. Although you'd do it differently if we could, but we weren't even supposed to be at E3 this year. Wait, OMG, we're going to E3. If we have something to show. Now, Tala, this will move up our timeline to the main title theme. Right, only an atmospheric snazzy build-up and a gut-punching finale. All the emotional weight rides on the music. Do it right or the whole trailer sucks. Got it. We'll take it one step at a time. Yeah, no pressure. If you look at it, the game was always going to succeed or fail based off tiny choices we make every day. Any one of them could sink the entire venture, and we might not even notice until after the building months of changes onto it. You're right. Writing a little song seems so much easier. All I need to do is pull a catchy, memorable, original, melodic idea out of thin air. Oh, and mix it well enough that it'll sound good through 20-foot stage speakers. Great. I love being an artsy freeloader. Yo, we need to talk about this design doc. We're under real time pressure now, and we can't afford to mess around. Or, hey boss, I know there's a lot of work to do. There's always is. But we decided once that we wouldn't fall into infinite crunch. I'm not gonna ask my team to work overtime. Oh no. I'm seeing VVYs in my sleep, Alice. I'm so deep into logic that I'm starting to talk to us automatic drummer personalities. Benny's Garage Rock Band is going great, by the way. Thanks for asking. I can't write theme and sync it to the trailer if the trailer isn't done yet. Let's slow down there. Hello, I'm definitely hearing what you're saying. I'd love to hear your name, too. Oh right, we haven't met. I'm a designer and programmer on Molly's team, Felix. Go by they, them. Can we talk about the doc? We need to know exactly what we're trying to portray to the audience. Hint at mechanics, exploration, world building. And there's an audio thing we'd love to talk to you about. There's a lot that isn't spelled out there. Tell me about yourself. Yeah, no, a super exciting story. I made some stuff on my own, turned it into a portfolio, and it got me a job here. I can send you my itch if you want, but can we talk about our music mechanic, please? It's a sane block in the content pipeline. It all depends on one audio engineer. Okay, Felix, you've got a lot of thoughts, clearly. How about you join me for lunch? We can talk about it all you want. Yeah, alright. It's nice that you're hearing me. Hey, that was good. Oh no. Hey, I know you're scrambling to get things done right now, but I have a request. Could you send me a summary of the game that I can use in shorthand discussions? Really flash it up if you can. Your design job's just a little unclear in places, and I wouldn't want to misrepresent you. We're gonna go for this first. Skip the sync. Contract it out. What if you just prioritize making the audio work in our little gameplay segment so we can contract this pass at the art theme? Might be the best. I'm trying so hard not to be a trash goblin. It's okay, Tala, you're a great musician. This is a lot to ask one person to do under time pressure. I'll talk to Kepri and see what we can do. There you go. Hey boss, I know there's a lot of work to do. Sounds reasonable. Someone's gotta stand up for them. I respect that. But it means we'll have to focus during the day. Of course, but if they give us 2 weeks to do a trailer, they'll get 2 weeks of effort on it. I'm inclined to agree with you. Just don't tell Capri. Oh, I think she'd be fine. Well, she might get fired for being chill, but please remind Felipe, we have to be consistent in cost departments. I'll do it. No problem, I was gonna be updating this anyway. Might as well get the time for something I'm excited about. Thanks, Alice. Really appreciate it. Alright, about the E3 trailer concept meeting coming up. We can run it without you so you can focus on other stuff, but someone needs to be in charge and have the final say. It's me, right? It's gotta be me. I'm running a drill gone game during lunch if you want to join. Molly's more practical. I don't know. We'll go with him. Hey, right, we'll come up with a show-stopping concept. Just don't forget to take the others' input seriously. We want something show-stopping that's actually finished in 2 weeks. Okay. You are? Yeah, I am. It's especially important to mess around at a time like this, keeping spirits high, you know? If everything you're doing isn't utilitarian, are you even living? That's a joke. Anyway, playing. Let's join. It'll be fun. I'm gonna roll up a ranger, I think. Of course you will. What? What's wrong with a ranger? Oh, nothing. I feel like you're winking at me. Hey, I hope it's cool. I went ahead and reserved some social media handles for us. Thanks for that. Thanks for taking the initiative. That's awesome. Look at him go. You know, we'll need someone to manage them, and if I may so humbly offer, if you want, go ahead. We should hire someone to do that. Let's hire someone. Wouldn't you rather spend more time doing art? Social media is an art. Exactly, which is why we should hire a, social artist. Let's see who says, Boss, I'm shattered that you don't trust me, but I can ask around for you. Talon might know someone witty. Do we want someone to be witty? Don't we want to be professional? Okay, Boomer. Aren't we roughly the same age? I'm young enough to know that no one says okay, Boomer anymore, except people who are insecure about their age. Thanks for the support there, boss. That was not a great conversation. Hey, if you hear people complaining about the noise levels coming from the studio, I just want you to know that I'm in the vibe zone, and you can tell them that they can absolutely come talk to me if they have to. That was maybe my best run-on sentence ever. You don't want me to tell people to stay away? She's like, Of course not. I don't want to be an unreasonable person to work with. Message received. Oh, she didn't like that? Cool. I just wanted to let you know. Thanks. Okay. I need more engineers for this, boss. We still don't have anyone who's really good at lighting. Felix says they can try, but I'll ask, or I wish I could. Had this idea that will really save us some time. Oh no, what are you gonna say, Felipe? A system that auto-generates the UVs for a specific part of our environment, so we can make them look great and sculpt them quickly for whatever else we need. A little investment now will save us a lot of time in the future. Do I have to go ahead? Do it. What's he gonna say? Great, it might take me some time to figure out, but I'll grab one of Molly's team and see if they're willing to help. Awesome. Okay, I will say I'll ask. I could call Capri and see what we can swing. We're running out of money. Great, let me know. Alice, what's our hiring like at the moment? We're actively looking for a number of positions. Did you have someone in mind? Not exactly. I got an email from an old acquaintance with a resume attached. He's looking at an art position, and his resume was slamming. That's great. Oh no, do we not need artists? Well, here's the thing. I never liked this guy. It was so long ago that I can't remember why I didn't like him. All I know is I still don't. My first instinct was to delete the email, but I'm a professional now. I want to be just that. Delete it or pass it to Molly? Just delete it. If you have a bad feeling about him, I believe you have a good reason. Sometimes you have to go with your gut on these things. Oh, they're out at like 8 p.m. still. Dang. Sometimes knowing it's a can of worms is enough to keep it closed. Thanks, Alice. I feel the weight has been lifted off me. Look at that. We helped out. So, based on recent events, I'll go ahead and ask the big one. We need to figure out a protagonist direction so I can start concepting like yesterday. Nothing we show in this trailer will be final. Do you think the ravenous public is going to respect that? No. Literally played games for the cute protagonist. Exactly. Are we going cute or cool? How are we coding them? Ooh, let's see. I thought that was my department. Cultural codes. We out here navigating the dialectical politics of race. I completely agree, except with fewer words. A bad use of basically anything in this trailer can doom us on either side of the political spectrum. I know where I want to be. Do we all? How will you break this down? Start small. Girl or boy? It's more than the binary, Molly. Sorry, I tend to think in binary. Makes sense for a technical director. You have no idea how many kids in the middle there are out there who can be inspired even just to seeing our little trailer. Or, you know, anyone who doesn't usually get to see themselves on screen. Take a swing or play it safe? Let's take a swing. We're a young studio. Let's come out strong and prove we've got a bold vision. Making things ambiguous doesn't have to turn people off, right? How does anyone care about the protagonist's gender or race in Hollow Knight? Neutrality is usually read as the dominant default, white and male. What? I don't know about that. Damn, where'd Jokes go? Has Jokes left the room? Sorry, I care. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I just took too many theory courses. Oh, Talia. I really like Talia. You definitely think too much, but I'm not against keeping it neutral or using particular signifiers. We just need to, you know, decide. I can work with my team to find a couple of strong protagonist designs. This one for the homies. And non-binary folks. Sure, let's have a rainbow coalition, as long as we're all on the same page. Thanks everyone, let's get to it. We have a deadline after all. Alright, we'll start with you. Hey Alice, how's it going? I got a quick list of guideposts from the powers that be for this trailer. Go ahead. Really tight, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, I appreciate it, thanks. Hey man, I know you'd rather have done a full gameplay trailer, so I wanted to check in. That's sweet to reach out. Doing great, it's just weird to have my team making these pieces out of context, you know? My heart wants to try and link the environments together. Maybe set up a big reveal that shows off the interconnected world. Okay, I'm reaching out because I'm wondering if you two have any strategies for me. I'm in the middle of a brain sprint right now, but hey, shoot. Well, it's kind of about that. Creativity isn't just a tap I can turn on or off. I can't seem to force my way through it. I'm in molasses telling myself to move and nothing happens. I'd say try taking a break cry on that. Yeah, don't get distracted, please. We need to focus on getting the trailer done. Maybe we can add flashier stuff when we get the skeleton together. Ugh, I hate it when you're right. I often wish I wasn't. Try taking a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break or going for a walk, Talia. Man, if I took a break every time I hit musician's block, I might as well just stay home. Poor thing! Don't worry, kid, just go with the flow. Some days you're a god, and others you're a potato. Just gotta lean into whichever you find today. Hi, you may know me as the person heading up the team that keeps your team alive. Okay, this place has been a disaster after hours, I hope you know. Ooh, what? I'm really sorry. My team is accustomed to a certain standard of living. We used to all work out of a basement. Never would have guessed. Can you talk to the culprit and maybe get them to stop dropping iced coffee on the floor? Probably Tala. I'll talk to Tala. Good. Appreciate the talk. Hopefully you won't hear from me again. Oof. So I got a question about that social media stuff, or hey, we need to switch up our approach on this trailer. Sweeping shot of a gorgeous environment. Am I reading that right? Excited to hear it. No one posts yet, but no matter who's doing it, we gotta talk about tone, you know? What do you think it should be, or keep it professional? What do you think it should be? Personal brands have really taken over. Sometimes they're hilarious, sometimes they're cheesy and tone deaf. People know there's a person behind the handle. The more individual the voices, the better, you know? The cheesy ones are the type to seem constructed and focus grouped. So you put someone goofy behind the wheel, like me. I'm goofy, and I'll let them do their thing. Okay, I'll trust you on this. Ooh, not sure about that. We need a final vista. We're gonna end on a small moment. Yeah, end on a small moment. A push in on our main character with a little voiceover. That'd be practically and narratively draw the audience in. You know? Got it. Make the change. Awesome. Can't keep having all these meetings, Alice. Check-ins, concepts, updates, roadmaps, drilling down for hours on a tiny detail. The musical vibe zone is fickle, and I'd like to be in it. I don't know. You can skip them. I'll cut you out of everything that isn't directly relevant to you. Sound good? Yes, thanks, Alice. I really appreciate it. I think we need to talk about writing a narrative. I was really hoping to save that until after E3. Oh no. We came up with this world together. We have a story sketched out, but as much as Phil might like to pretend, none of us are actually writers, and I think we could use some words in this trailer, some glue holding everything together. A poem, maybe? We'll take care of it. I think you do a good job. I think you do a great job. You're better at this than you think. Do you want to take a crack at it? Oh no. I don't know. I usually just write stuff for fun. I can try. Appreciate that, Molly. Let me know if you want someone to bounce drafts off of. So we've been talking about E3 presentation, right? And I've been thinking a lot about that secondary playable character we're gonna add in. You know, the one. We don't need anything big, hardly any rigging, but every character is potentially a huge draw, and this is the perfect opportunity to tease them. I think this is something even Molly would agree on, too. She mentioned she was really attached to the concept. It's a lot of work. Can your team get a concept and model done in time to incorporate them into the presentation? Just look at who you're talking to. I'll do it, we'll do it, whatever. Let's make the character shine. Hey, they both appreciated it. Yes! I realize I'm celebrating the ability to do more work, but hey, why else am I here? There's a part where you say, trust me, it'll be worth it. You know me too well. Oh, whoa, no way. I've been doing this for 35 minutes. Okay, I've been having a blast, but I think I need to end this here. We've gotten a good idea of the game. Yeah, this has been really fun. Let me know what you guys think. I really like this. I think this is solid. I am hyped for this game now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to me here on YouTube. Like this video, let me know what you're thinking about it. And then go follow me over on Twitch. I stream there 4 days a week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.